Tristan LeClaire's project on the origin of life. Have you ever wondered how we all got here? Well, there are many theories on how this happened, but one is the electric spark. Electric spark is where electric sparks generate amino acids and sugars from an atmosphere loaded with water, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen. That's just one theory. But there's also many other widely believed theories. For example, the Big Bang, which is when supposedly a big supernova occurred and all of the matter needed for life just expanded throughout the universe and life happened. Some of the elements were like hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen and all of that stuff. But that's just another theory, but that's also very widely believed. Let's get back on track. The Earth started forming about 4.56 billion years ago, and it was just a big, red, hot, molten rock. And then, around 4.4, the core started to form. But life on Earth, however, started about 3.5 billion years ago with simple, single-celled microorganisms that were so basic, and there was not that many of them. I'm going to show you my timeline that I made that shows the formation of the Earth at 4.56 billion years ago to now. Okay, so by the way, this whole chart is in billions of years. So at 4.5 billion years ago, we have the formation of Earth, or more specific is 4.56. And between the formation of the Moon, which is at 4.25, between 4.5 and 4.25 was around the formation of the core. But basically the formation of the Earth way back then is just a molten ball of big, bunch of lava. Okay, anyway, at 3.5 you had the earliest life, microorganisms, like I said. And all the way at around right here to here, it was a stage where there was a huge rise in oxygen in the atmosphere, so the atmosphere was forming. And then came along the first cells with nucleuses, which was obviously a result as the oxygen coming in from the atmosphere. And so that was a big step. And then came along way over here was the dinosaurs. And that was actually extremely long in terms of how long humans have been around for, so you can see how really the massive scale of this chart. And then we came along at now, and it's so minuscule to the time that this is taking up, and we are just a tiny speck in this whole timeline. Now I will give a brief video description of some of these organisms that happened in the origin of life. One example of one of these creatures was cyanobacteria. It is one of the earliest organisms. Squeak, squeak. From monkey.
Oh shit!
My project on the origin of life. Thank you and namaste.